Hello. Did you come in? Hello. Yeah? What are you doing? Are you going again? Bye-bye. I love you. Do you want to come back in again? Do you want to come on the bed? You want to hop up? Come on. There you go. Your buttons on your pants have opened again. See, I see your leg. Gigi. Say hi. This lighting is crazy. Are you gonna sit there? Hello and welcome back for another video. If you've never seen me or him before, I am Katherine and this is Luke. And together on our channel, I just share basically about whatever I'm thinking about, whatever I feel led to share. And hopefully my videos encourage you to Hopefully my videos encourage you to do, I nearly 2 times. Okay, calm down, slow. Don't look at them because you'll get nervous. Hopefully my videos will encourage you to do good and not evil. That's all you have to do. You feel nervous or weird or you can't speak English properly when you should be able to, you look away and then you're okay again. Like I said, welcome back to another video. If you've never seen me before, hi. I have an unusual and strange voice and accent, but I live in Australia with my lovely husband, who I love very much. His name is Ben, and together we have 11 children. One of my child's. I retire. One of my children is playing with Lego, so if you hear a Lego noise, that's what's going on. The other children are elsewhere in our non-huge house, and I have what I call the baby with me, but the baby will be 2 at the end of December, so that's coming before we know it. It's gonna be 2. You're gonna have a birthday. You're gonna have a birthday. And in this house, we all think that Luke is incredibly adorable. But I tried to come in here like stealthily and quietly and film my video, and then he discovered me, so he's here now. I wanted to share with you today a few things. So, baby, I love you. I love you. You having fun? Yeah? Yeah? Say mama. Dada. Claire. Oh, Daddy's gone. He's at work. Say birdie. Say ball. Say papa. Nana. Claire. Beth. Say Luke. Today I wanted to show you at Thrift haul a few things that I've gotten over the course of the last week or 2, because I think I never showed this to you, and I have a plan with what to do with this. So I'm putting it in this Thrift haul video. And I also want to talk to you about a subject that I think a lot of us struggle with. I know personally for me, for the vast majority of my life, I have greatly suffered in this area. And the topic is fear. But don't be afraid, all right? Don't be afraid. I want to talk to you about some things that I've put into place in my own life to help me overcome fear. It doesn't mean that I'm completely cured and that I won't have fearful moments, but I've come a long way. So yeah, the last thing I wanted to say was this is the next video that I'm filming after I uploaded my last video, which so far I am shocked and grateful and amazed with how many thumbs ups I have gotten. Giving a person a thumbs up on their YouTube video helps other people to see their video. I just want to pause for a moment to sort of say that if you yourself have a YouTube channel, you probably already know this, or if you're thinking about doing YouTube, or if you wonder how it all works, simple answer for me is I really have very little idea, but what I do know is, I love you, baby, I love you, is that the vast majority of the time you have to understand that a person is putting their effort into putting a YouTube video up, and they're trying their best. And the best way that you can support a person is when you watch their video. If you enjoy it or learn something from it, that you give it a thumbs up. You can also comment on the video. I watched a Dungeons and Dragons beginner video on YouTube the other day because one of my children has started playing, and I wanted to like educate. Ma, you're very distracting. Do you want to go play?
Yeah.
You want to find Claire? Yeah. Okay. I'll be back in a sec. And we can take this bird out. Yep, take the car. You won't judge me that I locked the door, will you? Because he just has to push hard enough and burst through the door. And I want to like not talk to you for 1,000 hours and get this all out and be natural and not like overthink it. I was watching a video the other day on a beginner's guide to Dungeons and Dragons because I didn't want to keep asking my child questions, and I thought maybe I could learn a little bit in my old age. So I just typed in on YouTube D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, and up came a video that was so well done. She had a full set. She had, her hair was like this blue aqua color. Even her eyebrows were colored. She looked super cute, super like in theme. Her editing was all really great. She even made a little like warrior type outfit for a Barbie. It was incredible, right? So I commented and said, hi, I've come here. I have no idea about Dungeons and Dragons. I just wanted to compliment you on the amount of effort that you've put into your videos. It's quite incredible. You don't need that whole story, except for me to say that I'm very grateful for everybody who has commented. I cannot express to you enough that through you telling me that I encouraged you, that has encouraged me. Especially the topic. The topic is scripture writing. Being a Christian in today's world can be challenging. Yeah, it's so nice. A part of me is like, man, why do all these people have to live like in America or far away? But that's just the way it is. And unfortunately, I'm not in a position where I can move to America, so this is where we are. So I just wanted to take many moments to watch the rubbish truck drive by and to thank you for all your lovely comments, your thumbs up, your encouragement. It makes me motivated to keep trying my best and putting myself out there. So this is going to be the order. I'm going to finish doing a 1,000,000-year long. Yeah? No, you go find Claire. A child is rescuing me. So the thrift haul, then we talk about the whole fear thing, and then I hopefully encourage you and you can leave this video with a feeling of I'm not so alone, or wow, like this woman has 11 kids and she's like semi-normal, or like even more normal or strange, but a regular person. Like that's the huge epiphany that I've had recently. We're all just mostly regular people living regular simple lives, and you know, we all make meals and eat food, and you know, like we probably spend too much time online. So we're not all that different, yeah? The first things that I want to show you are hopefully going to be part of a sewing project that I'm going to do in hopefully the very near future. I am just about finished binding my second quilt in basically 3 weeks. I want to get that finished before I start anything new. I found 2 packs of fabric. These, I think, are fabric samples because the way they're like staggered so they can be like a display, and they all have names. So we got duck egg white, linen nude pink, dusty blue, gray marl, caramel hazelnut, eucalyptus, cypress, and old, too dark to read. Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy and I'll never sleep again if I can't read this. Old Neil, Old Navy. Sorry, Old Neil, it's not named after you. So I have all these fabrics, right? And I have 2 rolls of them. I assume these are like more of the same. I am planning on cutting them up and making them into a patchwork tablecloth. I have wondered if this is a possible thing to do. I'm hoping that I cut these up into squares. I don't know. They've got the holes in them, so whatever that is, right? I looked up on YouTube patchwork tablecloth and a lady's video came up, which I watched, and I'm like, easy peasy. Get your pieces, cut them to your desired size, make your quilt top, then just get another piece of fabric and sew right sides together, leave a gap, turn it around the right way, top stitch, side stitch, bottom stitch, ta-da, you have a tablecloth. And I can make it like a custom size for my table, because the tablecloths that I really like that are on Amazon are like $50, $10. I'm saving money $1 at a time. I've got to be true to my 40 ways we save money video and show you real life how I save money. And if you want to see a video or clips or anything of me making the tablecloth, you can let me know in the comments. Katherine, we want a tutorial on how to sew bits of fabric together and turn it into a tablecloth. Can be your comment, or you can use a cool like emoji. Is that what they're called? You know, when you press the world on your Mac keyboard and it comes up with like the kiss lips and the palm trees. You can choose one, but maybe like scissors. If you want to see any sewing content, you can drop a comment with the scissors and I can deliver to the people. So that is the plan for these fabrics. I'm excited and relieved that I finally actually just showed them to you. So now I can start the project after I finish the quilt. I have pierced ears. Ta-da. And for the very longest time, I just wore one pair of earrings. I had one pair to rule them all. My husband had bought them for me 5+ years ago and I love them. And then I got a second pair of earrings, and somewhere in this room, I lost one earring. That's like that feeling of I should just throw away the other earring, but then I feel like that's when the old earring will show up. So it's in my jewelry box. And I thought to myself, earrings, can you buy earrings secondhand? You absolutely can, because I have been very fortunate. I have been searching very diligently and I have found a lot of earrings that I really like. I'm enjoying wearing dangly earrings. Whoa, I nearly dropped all of them on the ground. This is one. So I got 3 pairs of Mimco earrings for $10, which I thought was a good price. It's just that, is it too big? I don't know. I'll eventually wear them and I'm not going to worry about it. I spent too much of my life worrying if someone's like, oh, look at her. Look at her. She's got long hair and she's old. Oh my goodness. She has purple on her glasses. Is that like weird? Maybe I should get black glasses. Overthinking, worrying, being afraid. I was never really just being myself. I'm just me. The true me hasn't always been reflected in the way I dress, because I've dressed like safe for a long time. So I now have lots of pairs of earrings, which I'm very happy about. When I showed my daughter and I wanted to do a show and tell, I brought this out. And she's like, oh, I know Harley and Harper. I went in that shop yesterday when we were at Eastland. And I said, well, I went on Marketplace and I got 3 pairs of earrings for $10. So I think that's pretty awesome. The fact that I've got 6 new pairs of earrings for a total of $20. They're definitely out there. You got to look through a lot of trash. You got to make sure they're like brand new. I have an ultrasonic cleaner that I can clean things with and make sure they're all good. All of the earrings were brand new in packaging. Very excited about these. I recently found at Savers a purse, like a purse wallet. Looks like this. And it's like woven cross-stitchy looking. It's very straightforward, just cards and cash in it. And it didn't fit into the handbag, which also is thrifted, that I had. So I wanted to find something that I could fit it in, and I found this brand new Country Road, like little zip up purse pouch thing. Well, thank you, Grace. All right, we try again. Do you need your nappy changed? All right, you ready? You ready? Little star, how I wonder, twinkle, twinkle, little star. Ready? Are you already thinking about Christmas or like birthdays and stuff? Because I know I am, and I'm starting to slowly collect things. I went to an op shop this morning and I found little transformer toys. So I have a car and some kind of truck thing. It is very hard to tell if my camera's gone in or out of focus, so I apologize if it's ever out of focus. Official Transformer toys. These will be really good to put into a stocking, and because I have a container for all these types of toys, I know that it's not really going to become like extra stuff to deal with. It's just going to go into the container that we keep little cars in. This is all from a little community op shop, and they had at the front door, it's just a bag of miscellaneous toys. The whole bag of stuff cost $2. The first thing that I kind of noticed was this little homemade craft thing. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. This is something that we often need to remind ourselves, because days can be really hard, can't they? It looks like a little Christmas pouch thing, so that will come in handy at Christmas time. I don't even know if this is real. This says Holy Bible. It actually is. It's a tiny little miniature Bible. That kind of blows my mind. It is, in my other video where I said my Bible is like 0.7, this is 0.-700, because I would need a literal magnifying glass, but I can read like Exodus. Oh, so it says Exodus, Genesis, Exodus, Timothy, Hebrews. I gotta look more into this. Man, I can barely read it. One of my children would probably actually really like to have this, so it's just something fun that again can go in a stocking. There's a couple things like a fake plastic tomato and a unicorn keychain that I'll just redonate, but I also saw a little miniature Rubik's Cube, and my kids really like these. That as well, and a whole deck of miniature playing cards, so that will be lots of fun as well. It really was for just those miniature items in this, and there's a little felted person. This is what I tell myself, right? There was a time in my life where I would be like obsessively trying to declutter and get rid of everything. But then the epiphany came to me that it's like, they're kids, right? Kids do like stuff. My children are wonderful. I don't have any children that are like super rebellious or rude or terrible or anything. They're lovely, lovely children. And they're only little for a short amount of time. So if I give them stuff like this, they're not going to keep it for their whole lives. And it doesn't take up that much space, and it will give them joy. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Staying on the theme of like, I'm a Christian and a homeschooler and have lots of kids, I found a packet of unused pencils for 50 cents. And I have 50 children, don't I? So this is kind of semi-traditional thing that I do. How many do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8. So that means 8 of my children, potentially, could have a pencil in their stocking. And they'd be very happy. They will go into my stash as well. I'm going to still continue with my spreadsheet to say, like, Katherine, you've bought pencils. So when you see more pencils, even if they're free or 20 cents, you don't need to buy any more. In all my many distractions, I don't think I finished talking about this. So I found this at Savers, and with the discount, it was like $10. Brand new. I looked it up. Meijer was selling it, I think, for $70 at one stage, and then reduced them to $20, and now they're like discontinued. So I don't really care too much about trends. I'm trying to look nicer and sort of more put together and less disheveled. It doesn't happen every day, but you know, we try our best. Okay, 2 more things. I found a book, DK, the preserving book. Jams and jellies, chutneys, bottled fruits, and pickles. And it cost me $5, and it looks completely brand new. Would I have liked to have spent like $2.49? Yes. It says on the back it originally was £16 and 99 small pounds. I will keep it for a very long time. I will use it and enjoy it when we finally have the good part of the season, when I can preserve a lot of things. I'll be able to, I don't know, learn stuff. Natural storage, drying, freezing, sweet preserves, savory preserves, bottled delights, preserving in oil, simple salting, curing, and charcuterie, smoking, brewing beer, and winemaking. So I can learn lots of new things and not give my family botulism, and it will be tremendous. The last thing that I thrifted was this, like, it's kind of like an olive green and a khaki green. It's looking a bit brighter on camera than real life, but it's Adidas, I don't know what country I live in, but it is a hoodie. And this morning when I went on a walk, I was wearing my one hoodie that I owned until today. Now I own 2, and it was raining. And because my hair is wavy, I was trying to do this to like protect my hair from getting wet. And so that's what I do. I tried it on. I did the how good is the hood test. Does it look good? It is cropped-ish. And I tried it on just for you so you could see what it looked like before it goes into the wash. But yes, I'm quite happy. This was $5. All right, now we're gonna talk about fear. And I had my notebook next to me, and I was gonna write down some ideas and then share them with you and try to sound professional. But then I had all those interruptions from Luke and other things that were happening, and the video's taken a very long time to film. I made a decision, and I don't want you to worry about this too much. Worry. But my video is going to be so long. I just sat here and I wrote down a whole bunch of notes of things that I want to share, that I'm like, you know what? I need to do this in a separate video to give it like its full place on the internet. I'm going to film the next part as a separate video, and with a hope and a prayer, when you watch this video, there will be a link on the screen and in the description box below of the next video, or you can just go onto my channel and the next video will be there. That's what I'm going to do with the magic of editing and organization. So the very next video you see, I'm going to be wearing the same thing and looking exactly the same and sounding the same, but it's a different video. So that's the plan. So I'm going to go. Thank you for watching this video. I'm sorry that I suddenly had this epiphany of like, it's too much, Katherine. It's just too golly too much. So I'm going to go. Thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate it. I hope that you'll check out my next video, which I'm going to film right now. So until very soon, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.